I think. Oh, it says live now? Oh, well. I went live now. That is, okay, hey guys. I guess I'm live now. And welcome to Deliberately Creative. I'm Stephanie, and I am here to say thank you to my subscribers for an awesome last few months that has pushed me up to 9997 right now. We are almost to 10,000, and I am a little bit nervous. I was really surprised when I said that this was going in a couple minutes, and I hit the start streaming button, and it said, oh boy, you're already live. So I am very excited to be here. I have my lovely little welcome to all of my fun subscribers. And no face yet. No, there is no face yet. I have my little splash saying welcome to my subscribers right now because I'm doing a couple things behind the scenes still. And I have people. That is so exciting. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Jeanette. Yay, this is so exciting. Okay, so yes, I am that person. I am that silly person who just has to giggle and laugh and share when fun things are happening. So I hope you guys are having fun. Are you having a great Sunday afternoon? We've got 23 watching. Woo! Yay! All right. Okay, I think that I am going to flip this around to me. I just have to get my mouse to the other screen. I don't know how some people do this. I have so much respect for all of the people. Hey guys! Hi! So this is sort of impromptu. I've been trying to get my kit all pulled together to do a good show for you. I don't know that we're going to stay up really long. We're at 9998 and working towards 10,000. I figured coming in at the last maybe 3 or 4, we'd be able to get a possible time to get over 10,000. And I think we're going to do it. What do you guys think? I am now going to turn sideways here just a little bit. This is part of putting my kit together. I have to learn how to tighten everything up. So now you're getting a tiny peek of my space. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm out of the frame for a second. You're going to see out of the frame in just a second. Stay. Okay. Don't. Ooh, now you're seeing my computer. Try and rotate that back to me without pulling it off the table. Okay, there we go. This is exciting. Oh, wow, 33. Hey, guys. So is everybody having a great Sunday? I sure am. It's a wonderful day, Sharon. I believe that, too. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. And Susie Richardson and Jeanette Knutson. Woo. Louisa. Hello, Louisa. Have you guys been to my channel before? Have you seen what I've been doing? I think some of you have. I know some of you have. An amazing Sunday. It's beautiful here today. We are sun shining. We are just blue skies, some clouds every once in a while. I need someone to help me with the technical stuff while I focus on what I do. Well, yes and no. Yes, I do need that. And no, not always, because I need to know how to do it on my own in case I go live when my husband's at work. Right now, I have him being my moderator. Hey, Mona! Yay! Nice to see you guys. So it's kind of interesting looking at the camera and then trying to look across at the screen, which I have this. Let me show you. I'll give you a little peek here. You see this paper is blocking my view of my computer screen. So I have to kind of peek around it to show you my face. But I wanted to see what I was seeing and all of the chats and all that good stuff. But it's a little disconcerting also when you're doing a chat, you're talking on the camera, you're looking at the screen, and then the screen is delayed. Yeah. So then you're seeing your mouth doing this and you're talking. And you're not actually saying anything, or you're not saying what you think you're saying on the screen. Yes, hashtag YouTube life. All right, so let me see who all is here. I'm going to step sideways, so I'm going to kind of rotate my camera again, which is probably not the best idea, but all right. So Jim Conway, pouring with rain, sunny here in sunny Scotland. You know what? In sunny Washington State, we pour with rain a lot also. So it's kind of fun that way. Sorry, I just looked off screen because my husband walked past the door, checking to see if I needed something. I'm watching Manchester Thing. All right, Chrissy, that sounds interesting. Nice in New Hampshire. Yay. All right, hi, Chrissy Marie. It's nice to see you. Sorry, I went a little glary there. I stepped underneath of all of my lights. I'm still working the lighting out, so when I go down to the table, I'm getting a few of these random bars from my LED lights. And I think it's the webcam. I haven't quite dialed in the actual settings of how that works. Yes, I am a Pacific Northwesterner. And Rhonda, you're in Northwestern Oregon too? Awesome. We go through Portland and the Willamette Valley and the Oregon coast all the time. We're actually going to get to be in Shaniko during the eclipse. And Shaniko is over in eastern Oregon. So that's going to be a real quick zippy trip over there and back. So I am excited. Omaha, Nebraska. My dad was from Nebraska before he moved out here to the Northwest. And I want to say kind of by Lincoln, Nebraska. I've never been there, so I don't know. 10 p.m. in Sweden. Mona, I didn't get you up out of bed. Yay! Bend, Oregon. Love Bend, Oregon. So pretty there. All right, guys. So we're watching that thing kind of go up and down. So we've dropped one subscriber, but that's okay. The thing kind of goes up and down, and it's a little bit lagged behind where we really are. So I think we're good. I am actually going to go down to the table. Oh, it's a chilly 105 in Scottsdale. Whoo! That is chilly with the air conditioning, right? Lincoln is about an hour away from Omaha. All right. Yay. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So, yes, Mona, I do remember how it went up and down on cinnamons also, because now we're back up. That's excellent. All right, I'm going to go down to the table. I'm actually going to put some gloves on and do a little bit of some paint dipping on some tags and cards, because we need to celebrate with some type of fun crafty thing. And this is where I said we're going to have that little bit of the banding, and I'm sorry about that. I'm hoping that it doesn't bother us too much. And my camera went slipping. Woo! That was exciting. All right, I'm tightening up my camera again. And Maybe I've been loosening it all this time. Actually, yeah, thank you. It's that it's hitting that edge right there. Sorry about that, guys. the trials, and yes, I've got my own stunt hands now who is working on tightening this up. No, it's not that one. It's this one down here. Whoa. And don't worry about scratching the table. It's fine. So I've gone ahead and mixed up some paints ahead of time into some Golden Polymer medium. I have some spring green. I have some spring green Pearl X. I have some Apple Barrel, which is just a craft paint, leaf green. This one has Liquitex pouring medium. I have some golden fluid paint, Phthalo green, that's mixed with Golden Polymer medium. Up at camp. Oh, you know, I would love to have camp right now. I think that would be so much fun. I'm going to put my other glove on. Nope. All right. Let's see here. Yes. What we're going to do is... Sorry, guys, I'm going off screen for a second. We have to... we are having a camera... You're going to have to put it on the top one. Or, yeah, on the bottom one. Sorry, bottom one. We are having a camera malfunction. No. Okay, I'm just going to hold this camera here. Actually, what I'm going to do for just a moment, I hope you guys don't mind, I am going to put it back to the we're happy to be at 10,000 screen. There. Whoo! Camping is my happy place too. No, you can work with that. That's what they're going to see. There, now you're not going to get seasick looking at my camera being wiggled around. 9999! Woo! 9999! All right, guys. So, okay, we're getting a different table to put my camera onto. Just one of the little side tables. There we go. TV trays. Just one more, just one more. Yes. So that's okay. That's okay. I can adjust. Okay. Whoops. There we go. All right. Oh, hey, Dominique. Nice to see you. You have a cottage, so it's not roughing it at all. I actually have a really cute little teardrop trailer that we don't feel like we're roughing it when we're out. We have a lovely bed up off the ground inside of a nice shell with cupboards and everything to keep us nice, safe, and dry. And then we have a kitchen that's in the hatchback in the back. It is so cute. And one of these days, I might do a video where I share that. So we're going to go back to the stream now. We are one away. We are going to start doing a little art. I believe it's focused at that point right there. So I have blue-green iridescent Pebeo Studio paint that has been mixed in the Golden Polymer medium. Golden Polymer medium gloss. There it is. It's the medium gloss. Then I have some Apple Barrel Mountain Blue with the Liquitex pouring medium. I have some Apple Barrel Royal Violet. A lot of these colors are ones... Hey, thank you for posting in your art group. I appreciate that. I have Golden Polymer Medium with the Pebeo Studio Acrylic Violet Blue, which is an iridescent. Some Deco Art Crafters Acrylic Buttercream. A little bit of iridescent gold in Golden Polymer Medium. That's the Goldens. You see, I've got a lot of these paints are ones that are leftovers. That one, I don't know what you are. I'm not going to use you. And this is the Phthalo Blue Golden Fluid Paint in Golden Polymer Medium. And then there is, sorry, I'm going to reach across. And then there is Deco Art Titanium White that's already been mixed up with Liquitex Pouring Medium. I have pieces of the freezer paper. 10,000! Woo! Balloons! Balloons! 10,000! All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy you're here. Yay! Yay! What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's dropping balloons? Oh, my stun hands is here too. Okay, I'm going to go up and turn and come back. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Congrats.
There we are. All right, guys. Okay, it's going to do that back and forth thing. We've hit 10,000 though. We know we hit 10,000. All right. I am going to go back down now onto the table. And we're going to do just a little bit of art because that's what we're here for too. I have pieces of this plastic-coated freezer paper. It's Reynolds freezer paper, comes in a big roll, and it's in the section where the aluminum foils and cling wraps are. So yeah, you guys saw it. You were here, you know. I also have some of my little balloons because I'm having so much fun. Hey, Valerie! I'm having so much fun dipping the paint with the balloons and making flowers and fun shapes and things. And I found in my stash of stuff these little metal edged tags. And I was thinking that the balloons would go really well printing down on those. There we go. And it's back. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I am so excited. So anybody that's new, I'm Stephanie from Deliberately Creative, and you're on my channel that just hit 10,000 subscribers. And we're having a little celebration. We're going to do some fun little tags and some little cards with the pouring medium. And so I am going to start off doing some fun little flowers. And this is something, you can do this with kids. You can do this with your grandparents, anybody else. It's so much fun to be able to share this with your family, your friends, anybody. And I am doing this with paint that's been mixed with the polymer mediums and such, but that doesn't mean you have to do that. I believe that if you thin your paint with water, just a tiny bit, so that you can get a nice consistency. See, this is actually pretty thick. I wouldn't pour with this thick, but I will drizzle it on here and get some fun colors going. So I have that purple blue, which is really a pink color to me. And then I have some of this iridescent green, blue. Then I'm just going to dribble just a tiny bit. Boop. Maybe it'll end up looking like leaves. I'm not sure. And yes, I know that there's that little bit of banding on here, and I still haven't quite got that nailed down to get that cleared out. It's a little frustrating. But I am also going to put, I think I want a little bit of this iridescent gold. Now, this has been in the container for a couple weeks. People ask every once in a while, can you save the paints that you've pre-mixed? And I say, not when it's so far down in the container that air gets in there and it dries. I didn't realize that this isn't liquid anymore. It looked like it was, but it's not. So what I'm going to do is just grab another container, move that out of my way for just a second. I'm just grabbing a new little container because that one I'm not going to be able to mix into. Yeah, it gets really hard, but if you pour it out, if you leave it out on this freezer paper, you can actually, this is from the pansies that I had just done just posted up on YouTube yesterday. And look at how, well, let's see, is that going to focus? Oh, I'm going to have to stay down here. Stay down here to focus. But you can, I'm going to have to take my gloves off to do it. This is on freezer paper, and this was one of those pieces that I had left out to dry. And you can just get it started here. Look at that. And just peel it right off of the freezer paper. And then you can do things with this. This is what they call an acrylic skin. Look at that. The backside is really pretty too. And that's the front side. And it has all these pretty little cells. And that's all just the densities of the paint. I don't put anything like oils in my paints, or I don't torch my paints. For me, I'm not comfortable doing that. I would rather have a knowledge of safety. And for me, my comfort level, I don't torch and I don't add oils and things that might make the paint slip off of my canvas or my paper. But isn't that pretty? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put my glove back on and continue with mixing up some of that gold paint, because I actually have the little bottle of gold right here. So iridescent gold fine. There we go. And I am going to put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10. It's about half a teaspoon, quarter of a teaspoon. Nah, half a teaspoon. We'll say that's about half a teaspoon. And I will put my, I guess this one's going to be Liquitex pouring medium, which is this. And I'm just going to, I would normally try and like weigh this out. That's about 2 to 1 right there. I want my gold to be a little more liquidy, I guess. That's about 4 to 1. So 4 parts of the pouring medium to 1 part of the gold fine, because that gold fine is amazing. And look at how much that made. Bye, Sharon. Yes, actually you can make jewelry with those skins. So easy. All you have to do is get some of those little jewelry trays and cut the skin so it fits into the bottom of whatever shape you're doing, and then you use a clear glue. Like, you can use E6000, you can use the Lily D's clear glaze for making those. You can use different types of clear jewelry glue. Sorry about that. You can use clear jewelry glue. Yes, turquoise and pink with that gold is beautiful. I think it's going to look really pretty on one of these green cards. So, but I do want a tiny drizzle of white on there, because the white just gives it something a little bit special. But I don't want a lot. So just give it a quick stir and just a boop, boop, boop. That's it. That's all the white I'm going to put on there. And now I'm taking, these are little water balloons, and I'm just pushing it down, and look at that. Yummy colors. And then I am going to stamp down. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now I might move over and pick up more of the pink and the gold, but not so much of the green. And now we have another. You can use parchment paper, you can use wax paper, you can use palette paper. You can use the covers from the notebook pages, those clear plastic sheets that you get. You can use those. And then I'm going to wipe off my... What do I do with all the what? Oh, what do I do with all the skins? I like to make jewelry. So if my stunt hands wouldn't mind, there's a whole pile of them on that table in the living room, under the window. I am going to take my balloon and go over here to the mostly green and the gold and white, and I am going to swipe on a couple leaves. And you see how easy that was. I just put it on. I didn't put a whole blob of it, and I'm just swiping. Sorry about that. I do not live in a haunted house, but it sounds like it right there. And there we go. So parchment paper, freezer paper, plastic-coated, the plastic-coated freezer paper, the plastic sheets for notebook pages, let's see here. I'm going to move that out of the way so it dries. And we'll come back to it. The nice thing about that, actually no. I want to wipe this off, and I want some more of that really, really light and just the white. Oh, you can definitely use this as bookmarks. When these are dry, they are wonderful. I've used them for ATC cards, for bookmarks, for greeting cards, all of that. So take my... All right, so show and tell. Let's see. This one looks like a peacock feather trapped underneath of the glass, and it's very difficult to see that in this because of all of the reflection. This one has the teal and the gold and greens and some brown colors, and it shimmers kind of like a precious stone that you would find out traveling around. I have had a video on how to put the skins into a jewelry frame. This is another. These are all spill-offs. There we go. Thank you so much for coming, Louisa. I can do another video on teaching how to do the jewelry. I just did a really quick one where I did a bracelet. And so this one is another fun piece. And it's, like I said, it's really hard. I don't know if it's going to zoom in. I think I turned off my auto zoom or my auto focus. But there you go. That's a few of the pieces. Now I want to add some more color to my... Flip my glove back out. I want to add some other colors to this now because I want a little bit more depth of color. So I'm just going to keep this one, and I'm going to put a little bit of the phthalo blue on here. Sorry, that's gone a little dark. I'm going to put some of this phthalo blue on. And I'm just using craft sticks to pick it up and move it around. There may be a little more white dropped on top. The white does magical things. And I think there's going to be, yeah, mountain blue. And because the mountain blue is so much darker, I'm just going to take the same stick and just dip it once and pick up some mountain blue. But I'm not going to scrape it back. Thank you so much, Michelle. Ah, I appreciate that you think that my creations are beautiful. That makes me happy. I love getting to share with people. Let's see, I think a little bit of the buttercream. We're getting quite a collection of colors on here, but you notice I'm not picking up that blue one to get the buttercream. So there's going to be some other white showing up here. All right. And nope, no purple. Back and forth, back and forth. What colors? Actually, I think I want to do one of these tags. I think that will be really pretty. You know, if you were putting together sets of cards with this type of painting on it, okay, I'm just taking this and smashing straight down in all that paint. Look at that. And then I'm just going to go straight down and I'm going to squish out as far as this balloon will go. Boop. Oh, it looks like it's tie-dyed. People would not know how you made that. They would not know how you got that. Let's see if I move that over. There. Hey, Sue. Hey, Kim Sim. Yay! So we just hit 10,000, 10,001, so that's exciting. And I'm doing a little bit of the fluid acrylic paint dipping as sort of a little celebration. That just looks like a celebration. It is a plain metal edge tag. And wouldn't that be pretty to put on, tie onto a gift bag or onto a stack of cards that you've made with all your information on the back side of it. So I want to wipe that off. I'm just using a gungy old towel to wipe this off on. And I'm using the same balloon for all of these right now. And this is just a cheapo water balloon. And I'm going to do another tag. Now the nice thing about this is that you can move around and pick up paint from different areas. You can also just drizzle some more colors on, or white. And I want a little more gold because I'm in a celebration mood and I like sparkles. So there we go. I'm going to stamp right down in this area over here. And this time I don't think I'm going to push as hard. I'm going to just stamp and then push harder and then lighter. And look at that. Now you've got like 3 flowers that all came from the same little plant. They have the same colors. And the white is separating out and giving some pretty little... Okay, I have to figure something out. Remember, this is my very first fun live show, and I am so excited. And I did not get all of my bits and pieces in a row to begin with. So I think for right now, I will just turn on the autofocus. I was just afraid that it would be going in and out too much with all of my hand moving, but I want you to see this. So let's see if it will focus, focus, focus. Come on. Oh, it's trying to focus on the table behind. Fiddlesticks. All right, there. Are we going to get that? Come on, focus. I'm trying to block all of the background, and it's still not focusing. I'm sorry. Again, this is a brand new camera, and I'm doing this for the first time on this show. We're going to get a couple more colors on here. on another, I'm just going to grab another balloon instead of going and wiping that one off. Ooh, that one's going to be pretty. All those colors. And then we're just going to push down really, 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 really hard. Oh. And it's like fireworks. There you go. See if I can. I want to find that sweet spot. Come on. All right. So, all right. So the blending, and what am I using? I am using paints that have been mixed with Liquitex pouring medium or Golden Polymer medium gloss. Part of them are golden fluid paints, and part of them are Apple Barrel and Deco Art. I just mixed them up with, most of them were mixed 4 parts paint and 1 part pouring medium, but some of them were mixed 1-to-1 because I wanted more transparency in the paint. When I used the gold here, this was actually 4 parts of pouring medium and 1 part of paint, because the golden is so highly pigmented that you get this beautiful pigmented color that just keeps going on and on. So, alcohol inks will give you a lot more transparency, but adding more of the pouring medium to your paint will give you some of that also. I am going to go ahead and grab one of these cards, and we are just going to, let's see, move that balloon out of the way. We are just going to go ahead and grab a fresh piece of paper. I am not wasting that paint. There is all kinds of fun stuff going on in here that will make a really pretty pendant. Couple spots right here and right here I'm really liking. I'm just going to set that over to the side, and we will set up some more paint. And I think this time it's going to have just a tiny drizzle of white, and this is the Deco Art Titanium white with Liquitex pouring medium, 4 parts paint, 1 part pouring medium, a little bit of the buttercream. I'm thinking of going more with the pink and yellow and white on this one. So that's the buttercream yellow, which is the Deco Art Crafters Acrylics. Beautiful color, very pigmented. For a crafter's paint, it is very pigmented. And then some of this lovely, lovely, yummy Pebeo Studio Acrylic. It's the Dyna style, so it's an iridescent, and it color shifts between blue and green. Excuse me, blue and purple. I was just looking at my blue-green and going, no, I'm not putting that on there this time. And I'm going to stamp it onto, and this is stamping. I mean, really, this is printing. This is mono printing. So if somebody wanted to have a go at some fun, easy mono printing, that's this. Take a balloon, smush it down in. Look at those colors. And we're going to go big splot, smaller one, smaller one. I'm just pressing lighter and lighter as I go. And look at that. Now we have a pretty card that you could just go and put some little leaves onto. And if I were doing this with leaves, I would actually have put the leaves on first with just swiping some of the greens and blues and maybe a little yellow onto the background. I actually have something that is going to be very similar to this coming up on Monday's video, And it is hollyhocks that I'm doing on that. A full card with all sorts of hollyhocks. So there we go. Yes. You know, when I first did some searching for balloon art and painting with balloons, that's what I found. Balloons that were filled with paint that people were popping and smashing on things. So I really appreciate you guys all coming out. I am going to go ahead and sign off. We've been on here for about 40 minutes already. 38 people here for my very first live. I am so excited and so honored that you guys chose to spend time with me and all of the artwork that I do. And that you've stuck with me through my changes, things that I've done differently, going from the doodle art, the gemstones, which I still do those. But, you know, all of the different types of things, because I am always experimenting and always trying new types of artwork. So I'm going to move these things out of the way. We'll set those cards right here and here. We'll grab those tags so that you can see them. All of those things that we've done. Now I just drug across that a little bit here on this one, and it got a little bit of paint there. That's not a big deal because, truthfully, where's that balloon? Where's that balloon? It still has some paint on it. I'm just going to go like that and make another little paint spot. You just go with the flow, folks. Enjoy it. Have fun. Don't worry. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I want you to go out and do something creative. Take care of yourself so you can take care of those around you. Don't forget, I have a new video up every Monday and sometimes on Thursdays too. Take care, guys. We really appreciate you being here. Now I have to